Greetings, Sunshine. The God is here with a message. I saw a meme that said recognizing the pattern is awareness and choosing not to repeat the cycle is growth. And it made me want to have a little story time. You know what I'm saying? A little story time. So once upon a time, I was very, very much in search of a sense of belonging. And I definitely was being inauthentic in order to fit into places that really didn't resonate with who I am or what I wanted for my life. But it was nice to be connected to a group of people and to feel like I had family, to feel like, you know, I had some sense of belonging. But what would end up happening is that, you know what I'm saying, you can only fake for so motherfucking long, and then your true motherfucking cousin's gonna come out and be like, we don't like this bitch. This bitch ain't supposed to be over here. You know what I'm saying? So there was this one time, right? I was going to this church, right? And I had been going to the church, you know, for a couple of years. I had forged, you know, some really, you know, what I thought were close relationships, lifetime, you know, friendships or whatever with some people. And, you know, I enjoyed being in the space, you know what I'm saying? It gave me like a sense of belonging, somewhere that I was supposed to be, something that I was supposed to do. I was giving like 80% of my energy to that church outside of what I was giving to work. It was all going back into that church. Of course, I was paying my tithes and offering faithfully. I was leading worship, you know, teaching, doing all the things, you know what I'm saying, that I do, right? And they decided, you know what I'm saying, I guess to like indict me into the little in crowd or whatever, and that I could go on like this little girls trip that the female leadership was having, right? So I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really one for like cliques inside the groups. Now I want to be in a group, but I don't want to be in your clique inside the group. That's a little too close for comfort for me. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out, you know. So yeah, I decided that I was gonna try it out, give it a try. You know what I'm saying? It's a little road trip. The road trip gonna be in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what they gonna do. If it don't work out, I can go to my mom's house type shit. So before we go on the trip or whatever, we was all like sitting around hanging out at the organization one evening, and the leader or whatever, she had got some ones from the offering, and she was like making it rain with the ones, talking about, yeah, we finna have fun on our road trip and shit. Like, you know, I was like, oh shit, we finna turn the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? But little did I know, we get to the road trip and she kind of decides, you know what I'm saying, to pick me apart a little bit. And now I am not one that's beyond reproach. You know what I'm saying? If I have trusted you as my leader, like, you can correct me. Now, I might be mad about it for a couple days or whatever, but I don't be tripping about, you know, feedback, because I want feedback because I want to get better. But I feel like this young lady had got beside herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was all in my business. That first of all, I didn't even let her in my business. First of all, you let me know that you're talking about me behind my back. You just all in shit that you ain't even supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have the whole picture. And you know what I'm saying? Just worried about the wrong motherfucking thing. Anyway, I had a problem with the feedback. And you know, we had our little back and forth or whatever, and it was cool. And then that evening, you know, we decided that we was gonna go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? We was all sitting around talking or whatever. Everybody was saying, oh, you know, this is my favorite food. This is my favorite food. That's what I like. The leader was like, oh, you know, my favorite food is shrimp. And everybody, oh, I like tacos. Oh, I like, you know what I'm saying, Italian food is my favorite. I love Italian food. If you want to buy your way into my heart, take me to get some good authentic Italian food. I mean, I go to Olive Garden, but I want some authentic food. Okay, anyway, that's beside the point. We was all talking about our favorites, and then we went home that night and we started playing this game. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who know me know that I'm the motherfucking taboo queen. Can't be touched in taboo. I don't care who you partner with me, baby. I'm gonna figure out how to get them to guess the motherfucking words, okay? Because that's what I do, and I take great clues. You know what I'm saying? I'm the taboo queen, okay? So he's playing taboo. It was her and like her best fucking friend against me and a girl that I was, you know, fairly close with or whatever. She's really more like a friend of a friend than anything at that time, but you know what I'm saying? We was whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? We was winning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Against the best friend team here. If me and my best friend playing taboo, y'all couldn't fuck with us. I'm gonna just tell you that. But anyway, we was having fun playing taboo. And then a question comes up, and my partner goes, the first lady's favorite thing. And I was like, dick? And needless to say, that was the end of the motherfucking game, because dick was not on that taboo card, okay? That's not what the motherfucking card said. It said shrimp. But I had forgot that we had that conversation. I forgot that we had that conversation earlier. You know what I'm saying? I might have been a little bit in my feelings from the feedback. You know what I'm saying? I can admit that I might have been a little bit in my feelings, and but that was genuinely the first thing that came to my mind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, she was throwing in ones at the church one. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my perception of her. I think that she likes dick a lot. I didn't really see it as, you know what I'm saying, no put down. But of course, the church people or whatever, first of all, oh my God, dick is a curse word. I can't believe you let that foul language come out of your mouth. It was so funny. The first thing she said was, well, I know now. I be saying that shit to this day. That shit was so motherfucking funny to me. But long story short, okay, like I was looking for this group to validate me. And so, I ended up, of course, they set me down from the praise team or whatever. They called in a new leader for the praise team. And like, they just made like this big whoop-de-doo of it, right? And I'm not mad at them, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not the right fit for the organization, which I was not. Like, I didn't have no business in nobody's church at no point in my life. Like, when I was there, like, I was doing my absolute best in order to adhere to the rules and, you know what I'm saying, do what it is I was supposed to be doing. I was not being hypocritical for the most part. I mean, but when I was in my true nature, when I, get into my true nature, like, all the shit I think, act, and do and believe is so misaligned with the shit that the people at the church believe. I didn't have no business there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no business in those establishments looking for those people to justify me, to validate me, to make me feel like I belong, to give me a sense of purpose. Like, that was not the right lane for me. So, needless to say, I ended up being booted out of that lane, and I'm very, very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for the experience. I'm glad that I was able to, even in that one little moment, be my authentic self and say what was truly on my mind. And the first time that I speak my mind, I got kicked the fuck out. Which is cool, and I'm grateful for it. But I said all that to say this, that at the end of the day, until I started to validate myself and feel like I belonged within myself without anything external, I really was setting myself up for failure in any organization, on jobs, with my family, just everywhere. I was having this same problem because I was looking for people to validate me. And I'm really just really glad to say that now that when I'm in groups, first of all, I'm not sitting on the back seat waiting on nobody to tell me I'm leading, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm a natural born leader. I have leadership qualities, and I don't have a problem with, first of all, leading myself and then allowing the leadership that I give to myself to spill over into the people that are around and that are also involved in a group, without me feeling like a way about it or like I need to dim my light in order to make them comfortable. And knowing what I know now about like astrology and different placements that I have, it has really helped me to understand that that's like one of the major lessons of my life, of being able to find a sense of belonging that isn't hinged on anything external, that isn't hinged on anybody's opinion of me. I'm not looking for anybody to make me that bitch. I already know that I am that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it might sound simple for some people, you know what I'm saying? But it took me a while to come to this point where, hey, if y'all fucking with me, y'all fucking with me. If y'all not, y'all not. And it also put me in a position to be more receptive to feedback, because I wasn't taking this person to be like the end all be all. And this one thing that this person was saying about me doesn't entail my entire character. I can take feedback about one area of my life without feeling like I'm being slighted or shunned or pushed out in some nature, because shit, I belong. And not only do I belong, but my presence is a whole motherfucking blessing. Period. Like, anytime I'm in an environment, it's gonna really benefit the environment and everybody in the environment. And I understand the intrinsic worth that I bring to an organization. So I'm not looking for anybody at my job, anybody in my family, anybody at any organization that I'm a part of to make me feel like I belong any motherfucking where. You motherfuckers ought to be glad I'm here. It's my attitude. And I'm equally as appreciative to be a part of an organization. But at the end of the day, I'm not hinging my intrinsic worth, my self-worth, on whether or not I'm accepted in this organization, because I accept my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to share that information with y'all, because if y'all anything like me, if y'all path is anything like my path, that's a very vital lesson that you have to learn. If you find yourself getting feedback from somebody or being put out of a group and you feel like all your shit is falling apart, that's because you got that group and that person in the wrong perspective in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So just chew on that. You know what I'm saying? If you got some questions, hit your girl.